It's been quite a few months since I went through a home bar update. I think it's about time I did so and let you know what I got and what's coming up and what's been recently tasted. So here we go with home bar update, June 10th, 2022. Now as we approach the home bar, it seems evident that there are several whiskeys. I'm tired, I just worked all night. And now that we've got some sunlight, I can maybe make this video. I could use it with artificial light, but it's much better with the sun coming through the window like that. Oh, this is my studio, by the way. This is what it looks like from my end. All right. Let's see what we got here. Oh, my knees are not what they used to be. Well, to begin with, way down at the Canadian side, we have a Crown Royal what is it? XR? Extra rare. We also have a 40-year-old Canadian Club right there in the baggie. Got a Two Brewers Batch 05. And this one here is the last bottle of this stuff that I have, and I don't think you can get it anymore. It's Shelter Point 10-year-old artisanal cast strength single malt, and this was the first 10-year-old at 57.8% alcohol by volume. There's another 10-year-old at 46%. That's this one here. But it's only at... No, that's Prohibition. Sorry. I goofed and grabbed the wrong bottle. What I meant to do was grab this one here. That's Ripple Rock. Oh my goodness. Yeah, these are backup bottles. Here it is. Here's the 46% alcohol by volume artisanal single malt, 10 years old. Okay, we'll get back to things like that later. Focus. All right. This one here is Shelter Point Double Barrel Batch number 6. 46% alcohol by volume. It should say batch number 6 on there. Anyway, it's not focusing the best right now. Yeah. What's this? Two Brewers Batch 11. Yeah. And this one here is in the baggie. It's the 44-year-old Canadian Club. Now we're into what VinPF likes to call guard whiskeys. The ones you put in the front of the really expensive ones. This is 40 Creek Barrel Select. It's cheap but good. That's the kind of whiskey I like the best. Cheap and good. Same with this one, Alberta Premium. That's cheap and good. 40% alcohol by volume. Oh, this one's almost done. It's a Pike Creek 22-year-old. Finished in PX Sherry. That's lovely. Another Two Brewers here. This is the batch number 21. Two Brewers Yukon single malt. What's this? Goodrich and Williams Wee Heavy Beer Barrels. Yeah, this is good stuff. Got that at the Premium Spirit release last year. Here's another Shelter Point Smoke Point Whiskey, batch number 3, Shelter Point. I think the batch number 4 is out, and I believe I've already ordered one. Let me get off my knees for a bit, because they hurt. Knees on a hardwood floor. Not recommended. Back here is the Alberta Premium Cask Strength. 63.7 alcohol, but 63.7% alcohol by volume. It's mean stuff. It's good, but you got to take small sips and maybe use water with it. Here's another Shell Point, the Prohibition. That's 10 years old. Yeah, that's the one where you used 2 ex-Ardbeg casks to make this whiskey. Yeah. This one here, another Shelter Point Smoking Oak. I stocked up on Shelter Point, so I got an example of each recent edition of Shelter Point. 2 brewers, batch number 25, or release 25. Yukon single malt. This one here is Stillhead whiskey. Not impressed with it. Not impressed at all. I'm trying to slowly finish it. Here's one of my favorites. Lowen McKinnon chocolate malt. Love this stuff. I have a backup bottle down there too, somewhere. Now, let's see now. Grey J. I recently made a video about this, and I was not too impressed. However, it is getting better. I had a dram this morning. After work, that is. 5-year-old 90. This is another favorite of mine. That's from Highwood in High River, Alberta. And, of course, we've got a lot of these guys. 2 brewers. Batch, or release number 28. Another Goodridge and Williams. This is the Stout Barrel, I think. Stout cask. Oh, come on, focus. Stout beer barrels, yeah. Another Shelter Point. This is the Ripple Rock. I showed you one of those already. I have the backup bottle down there. This is the Ripple Rock. So I still got almost 2 full bottles of that. That's wonderful stuff. Lot 40 cask strength. Batch 01. What was special about this one? This one is, peated quarter casks. This one was aged in peated quarter casks. Or was it finished? I'm not sure. What does it say? Cask strength, peated quarter casks. Oh, I think it says finished there. Does that say finished? Finished in peated quarter casks. There you go. All right. Moving on with some more Canadian whiskey. Macaloney's Caledonian Glenloy Cask Strength. I did this one recently. Lovely stuff. Another favorite of mine, Gooderham and Worts 11 Souls. This is beautiful stuff as well. I have here another Shelter Point. This is the 10-year-old 46%. That's nice. Over here, oh, this one's just about done too. Piggyback, 6 years old, Whistle Pig. 100% rye. Over here, this is the Master's Cut from 40 Creek. And you know what? I didn't like it at first, but this is getting really good. It's got a creamy mouthfeel, and or a creamy taste. It's getting better and better and better the closer I get to the bottom. What does that say? And here we got the 2 brewers, release number 31. And have I gone through all of these already? Yes, I have. Oh, wait a minute. Canadian Rockies. I like this one too. I like this one a lot. This is also from Highwood in High River, Alberta. And last but not least of the Canadian stuff, the 40 Creek Copper Pot. Another good and cheap one. Alright, here we got some from the land of Nippon, Taketsuru. I like this one a lot. I've only had 1 dram, but I like it a lot already. Here's another. This is the Miyagi Kyo. That's getting down a little bit. And this is one I heard of a few years back. Never got to get, but this time I got it from Alberta. The intermediate sherry from Amrut. Very nice. I have here another surprise that's probably going to come apart. This one yeah, it did. Millstone. This is a Dutch rye whiskey, but you can see it came apart in shipping. I'm going to be trying that one soon. And that's it for those. American whiskey. Angel's Envy. I kind of like it. It's nice. And I know that this one here is not popular among the cognoscenti of the whiskey world. It's Blanton's, but I like it. It's like a hipster poser whiskey from what I understand. I picked up a bottle of this too, the Blackened, because I had a sample of it a couple years back and I loved it. I haven't opened this quite yet, but it's coming. Here are some others I haven't opened. The Widow Jane, aged 10 years. I have not opened that yet. I got that from Alberta. I got this one from Alberta too. This is the Elijah Craig Straight Rye, bottled at 94 proof. And this is one iteration of Jim Beam I've never had. It is the single barrel Jim Beam. Selected batch, barrel number, etc. Bottled at 54% alcohol by volume. I might like it. And this one here, I've only had one dram of. It's a Jack Daniel's single barrel strength. I'm not sure about this one yet. I'm going to have to slowly get used to it and enjoy the bottle. And, you know, savor it as it goes down. But at least I had the opportunity to get it from my purchases in Alberta. Here's the Irish whiskey section. Naturally, there's the Irishman. Haven't tried that yet. That is a small batch Irish whiskey, Founder's Reserve. I have here, the ones that are open are ones that I have made videos about, so it's really easy to follow. Bushmill 16. That's nice. Nice and light, but tasty. This one here is the Proclamation. It's an Irish whiskey that I'm not quite into. It's not really not my favorite. Rowan Company. I love this one. This is an Irish whiskey that I like. And another one that I like here is the Hyde, 1922. But, of course, this one I love. Redbreast. Single pot still, cast strength Irish whiskey. Beautiful. Oh, yeah. Nice. Okay, here we go into the Scotch. Blended Scotches. Royal Salute 21. That's from Chivas. This is the Adelphi with the Dancy Man. Adelphi blended Scotch whiskey, 40% alcohol by volume. I'm getting into that. It has sort of like a cayenne pepper flavor to it. It's a little strange, but interesting. Here's another one that I like a lot, Chivas 18. And I always have some of this on my shelf. Green Label 15-year-old, Johnny Walker. And over here, this is one I haven't tried yet, but it's a James Eady blended whiskey, and it's 700 mils. What was the percentage of that one? Was it on the back? I think it's on the back here. A blended at 45.6% alcohol. I'm looking forward to trying that one. That's the James Eady X blended Scotch whiskey. Okay, let's get back in here. Here's another favorite of mine. The old Cutty Sark Prohibition. Another one that's good and cheap and strong. 50% alcohol by volume. Yeah. Now we've got Spacesides. We got the Glen Grant 12 Spaceside. The Singleton of Dufftown, 12 years old. The Smoky 12 Ben Riach. Lovely stuff. Another lovely one here. The Craigellachie 13. I had the 17 too, but I don't have any now. It's a little expensive. I got another few I want to try here. Some independents. James Eady, 10-year-old Linkwood. And James Eady, 10-year-old Diluin. I haven't had a Diluin in many years. I'm due. What is this? Hart Brothers. Single malt. Can't read it. Oh, that's another Diluin. Yeah, 13-year-old Diluin from Hart Brothers. And what's this? Another Speyside Hepburn Choice Ben Riach, 8-year-old. This one here, Glen Grant 15. A little disappointing. This one here, a Tamdhu. That's a Tamdhu batch strength. Yeah, I think it's batch number 6. Not sure. I think it's batch 6. I bought it because I liked batch 5, and this was just available at the time. Got some Glenallachie 10. Is it 10? Yeah, 10. Glenallachie 10. That's cast strength. And what's this? This is a Ben Romach. Is that cast strength as well? I think so. Vintage 2010. 58.5% alcohol. That's strong enough. And ouch. Here's a Carnmore. An Auchentoshan Carnmore. It's going to be interesting. And it's a strong one too. And strictly limited. Okay. Now, Lowland. Auchentoshan American Oak. I don't know why, but I love this whiskey. I have eclectic tastes, shall we say. Here's another good one. Glenkinchie. Distiller's Edition, I think. Yeah, Amontillado casks. Here is Okay, this Kilkerran, which is a Campbelltown, it ended up in the lowlands because I'm going to replace it with a lowland whiskey, which I already have, by the way. And this one here, Bladnoch Samsara. This one didn't taste like much when I first tried it, but it's getting better. There are flavors coming out of it. It's getting really nice. Highland. We're kind of low on Highlands right now, but here's what we got. A Glendronic 15 Revival. It's really all right. I like it. Here's one that hasn't been opened yet. A Glendronic 2009 selected and bottled exclusively for Canada. Oh, yeah. What is this? Signatory Vintage, my first Ben Nevis. Yeah, I'm getting into independent bottles slowly, but surely. This is my Anok Rascan. Lightly peated. It's about, what, 15 or 18% alcohol? Not alcohol, but 15 or 18 ppm. Here's our wee timorous beastie. I like this stuff. Douglas Lang. Can't go wrong. Oh, Glengarry wine cask. This one is the most wine cask matured, 18-year-old, and the most expensive bottle I ever bought. $400. I don't believe I've spent more than that on any one single bottle. Here's another Glengarry. The Renaissance, 4th chapter, 18 years old. Now we move over to the islands. We got a Highland Park 15. We got here a Jura Elixir. I love this one. I even have a backup bottle right down there in the corner. Over here, Lacheg. This is a Gordon and MacPhail Lacheg, and I quite like it at 45% alcohol by volume. Not something we've gone through already. Look at this. Here we are. Aaron 10. Yeah, it's real nice. I don't reach for it often because at 50%, it's like a whiskey for the end of the night. And the sherry cask, the Aaron sherry cask, natural cask strength. That's nice too. And here we have a Highland Park. This one is the, what is it now? Cask strength. Highland Park. Robust and intense. Yeah, there you go. All right. And what Quig bar would be complete without these? We got the Laphroaig 10. Of course we do. A Quig bar wouldn't be complete without a Laphroaig 10. Ardbeg 10. Same thing. I have here some Ardbeg Scorch left over from last year. Let me switch hands. Oh yeah. What's this? Bonahaven 12. You know, when I first tried this years ago, I wasn't so keen on it, but it's really growing on me now. I have a Big Pete Christmas edition 2021, which I should be getting into real soon now, because it's almost July. Yeah, this is the Christmas edition 2021. I'll get in there. There you are. Port Charlotte Isle Barley 2013. That's beautiful too. As is this. Port Charlotte PAC 01 2011. Lovely, lovely, lovely stuff. Now I'm going back to some early days here with these two. This is the Uigeadail. I haven't had an Uigeadail in about 8 years, so it's time. Likewise, the Corey Vrecken. I haven't had one of those in about 8 years. It's time. And here we go with the Lagavulin 12. This is the 2020 edition. I think the 2021 edition is going to be available soon. We have a summer spirits release, a BC Liquor Store summer spirits release next week. I'm going to get a lot of bottles. This is our Cartus from 2021. Cast Strength, Pedro Jimenez. I think this is 2020. It should say 2021 somewhere on it. 58.9% alcohol. And last, but far from least, this is our Lefroy 10 original cast strength, bottled in January of 2021, batch 13. Lovely stuff. Well, that's it for what's on the top of the bar. Top of my home whiskey bar right there. I might go into what's down there and what's under there some other time, but this is what's on the bar right now. You've just seen it all. Slanchava.
Food Quig.
Food Quig.
Food Quig.
Food Quig.
Food quick.
Yeah.